Hey Floss Tube, it's Taryn. Welcome. It is Sunday, November 26th, I think. I hope y'all have had a great week. I hope that if you're in the US and you celebrated Thanksgiving that you had a great day. Ours was weird this year. It really was. The kid's birthday was on Tuesday. If you're friends with me personally on Facebook, you probably noticed that I wish my kids a happy 19th removal day, because when they took biology in high school, they decided that because I had a C-section, they were not born, they were removed. So that's what I call it now. Last year for their 18th birthday, I actually ordered a cake that said happy 18th removal day. Fortunately, at the bakery, they told me that's not the weirdest thing they'd been asked to put on a cake, so I guess that's good, right? Anyway, Abigail and Kirsten were at my mom and dad's, and they were going to come on Tuesday and bring them home and then just stay through Thanksgiving. But my dad's hurt his shoulder, and he couldn't drive, and for the most part, he won't be in a car with anyone else driving, so they did not come for Thanksgiving or to bring our kids home on their birthday. Now, he's in too much pain to drive, but is he in enough pain to have been to the doctor yet? Of course not. My mom's nicer than me, because he'd have been to the doctor already. And Dax will attest to that. So anyway, they did not come at all. My parents didn't. And so Dax's mom and stepdad brought the girls with them. They usually come on Wednesday. So I usually make breakfast on Thursday morning, and we eat from breakfast until we go to bed. But they did not leave their house. They live in Houston. They didn't leave until Thursday morning there. They got here around noon, I guess. So it was just weird. And we usually have some friends that come over, but they didn't come this year. They were out of town. They had some elderly friends who were under the weather, so they went to help them. And so at the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, those kinds of things, I like a really full house with a lot of people, and it wasn't that way this year, so it just was weird. It was just weird. So, I mean, we had fun and we had a good time. You'll notice my parents are missing from back here because we took them in, set them at the table, and I sent a video to them to let them see that they were indeed at Thanksgiving dinner with us. My mom said that her favorite thing about that was that no matter how much she ate at Thanksgiving dinner with us, she wasn't going to gain any weight, so that was good. But anyway, so that was kind of weird, but still good. I didn't do a ton of stitching. I know maybe at least 3 days this week I didn't stitch at all. Yeah, I think maybe 3 days. I don't know, maybe only 2. But I did get goodies in the mail. My Stitch from Stash, Stitch from Stash partner, Kimberly, the Distracted Stitcher. If you haven't seen her YouTubes, go check them out. She made a project bag for me and sent it. Can you see the little, they're like gold leaves. Isn't that cute? And then to go with it, what did I do with the card? Oh, it's right here in front of me. No wonder I couldn't find it. Look at this card that she put in with it, with the leaves on it. How awesome is that? And what's even better, look at this. Can you see that? Handmade. How cool is that? I'm just all kinds of impressed. And some stuff. And candy, yes. Okay, in all honesty, this is out here, hidden from my family, and I can show you this box because you can't tell what's missing from the box. And there was also a bag of dark chocolate covered almonds, which I cannot show you because they are in my bedroom on the nightstand because I've been snacking on them. So, anyway, isn't that awesome? And I have already put it to use. I've already got a project in it. This was a kit that I got, I think, off Listia. I'm going to do this one. I'm not going to do bookmarks with these. I'm just going to do them and finish them off to put in my not adorable bowl. And I would show you, but I did this little bee. I started the project 2/1, and here's the fabric that came with it. Okay, it's like an even weave. Well, it's not like an even weave. It is an even weave. It is, I don't know, a 28 count, maybe a 32. I haven't seen where it actually says, but you're supposed to stitch it 2/2. And I thought, well, if I'm going to make it a small for my dough bowl, my not a dough bowl, then I'll just do it over 1. And I started it 2/1. Again, this little bee. And that was too much. That was too much thread. So I changed it to 1/1. Yeah, I don't like it. You can't, this little bee looks like a blob. So, out it goes. And I'll start that over again. One of the things that I thought was really cool about this kit, because it has all of those little, it has the patterns and everything for all 6. The piece of fabric, it tells you how to lay it out and stitch them on there. But it comes with them folded up. Oops. Folded up. It has the threads separated for each one. Each little one. It's not like they're all in a giant sheet and all of the threads are clumped together or anything. They're all separate. So I thought that was pretty awesome. And I started on this, which I've had forever. I'm sorry, I know I keep messing with my collar, but it's choking me to death. This is like a 100-year-old little kit. Okay, it's really not 100 years old, but yeah, it is so old I don't even remember living on this street. I know where it is, but I couldn't have told you the name of it. They had these little kits for free from this cookie company, which isn't even around anymore. See, there's part of it being worked on. And this is back so long ago that you saw these ads in a magazine and you had to write in and request the little kit. Well, they sent me like 10 of them. I'm not even kidding. They just kept showing up in the mail. I was looking to see if I can find a picture of the whole pattern. Here it is. And it came with fabric and like it came with its Weigart fabric, like 11 count in DMC thread. But I decided, I've given a lot of these kits away. The instructions on them are written as if you have never cross-stitched before in your life. So I've given them away to people who are wanting to learn how to cross-stitch because it's simple, no fractionals, all of that kind of stuff. And like I said, the directions are written like if you've never cross-stitched before in your life. So this was the last little kit like that I had, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to make it. Do I think that this is a great little pattern? No, no. But it's okay. It doesn't have to be a great pattern. So I started that, and I'm using the stuff that was in the kit because I'm just going to put it in my Not a Dull bowl. So there we are. I've gotten most of the roof made. That's not all of it. So I worked on that. I just got notification that my battery's almost dead. So I guess I need to just get on with it. So of course, there's Norman. I did not finish. Y'all, I am so close. Oh my God. If I didn't have to feed these people that live in my house and clean this house and have adult responsibilities, I could have been finished by now. What the heck? I mean, they want me to feed them every day? Come on. So, here we are, y'all. I have got all of the stitching and back stitching done. I only have the French knots in her dress to finish. Here are the people up close. I worked on the lady and the boy mostly this week. There you go. It just totally blows me away what a difference the back stitching makes on their faces. I mean, seriously. But I have to say one thing. I did back stitching in these curtains. Yeah, you can't see it. Look at the size of that poor boy's ears. I mean, seriously. That poor kid. Look at those ears. This one's like an elf ear. Bless his heart. Anyway, if I have to barricade myself in here and put those French knots in that dress, this is getting finished this week. So, that is fair warning to those of you who have purchased this pattern, and there's more than one of you, that you are going to have to pick up and get this started because people have become accustomed to seeing Norman every week. And so you're going to have to take the torch and carry it. I'm not going to name any names. One of them's initials is Michelle Rudy. Yeah. Y'all are going to have to start it because we can't let Norman go unseen. We're going to have to follow your progress. Anyway, I am so freaking thrilled. And to get those French knots in there, I just... Whew. So that'll be a huge thing finished, not all the little small things. And that is all I've worked on this week. Like I said, once again, if I had worked on Norman instead of the other things, instead of doing other stuff, and if I had done something on the 3 days this week that I didn't stitch at all, I could have had it done. But I am so freaking close. I'll take what I can get, really, at this point. So, that's where we are right now. Again, I hope y'all had a great week. I hope you have a wonderful week coming up. I will be back. I'm going to try to record and load on Friday because Friday Abigail leaves for Canada for a month and Dax and I leave for Vegas for 11 days, I think. So, I'm going to try to record on Friday before we leave and hopefully upload it and hopefully show you a finished Norman. Hopefully. Somewhere in there, I've got to pick out what it is I'm going to take with me to Vegas. Whatever I take, I probably need to make sure it's in a project bag. I was working on something and it was in a plastic bag and Dax was like, "Are you kidding me? You have all those project bags and you're carrying something around in a plastic bag?" I didn't want to tell him that Yes, I have all those project bags, but that's still not enough for all the projects I have, right? Stuff like that's on a need-to-know basis, right? Anyway, thank you for watching, for coming by and spending this time with me. I truly appreciate it. Thank you everyone for your comments. I will try to get back to those this week, or maybe while we're in Vegas. I'll have a little bit more downtime, and like during boring accounting conference classes. Anyway, thank you for the likes, the subscriptions, and to those of y'all who make videos, thank you for that, because I do love watching them. And we will see you here next time. Y'all have a good one.